Welcome back. The newly appointed Olowo of Owo Kingdom in Ondo State received his staff of office from the state government amidst pomp and ceremony today. The event had in attendance eminent Nigerians, including the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, the Ondo State Governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, traditional rulers from across the country, and sons and daughters of Owo Kingdom from far and near. Shortly after the presentation of the staff of office to the monarch, Oba Ajibade Badegeshin Ugoye used the opportunity to appeal to indigents and residents of our kingdom to come together and work for the development of their ancestral home. Guests were also treated to a rich display of our traditional dance performance to officially usher in the reign of the new monarch.
He is already seated and appropriately.
I must inform you that these activities were put in place majorly to provide solutions to the challenges facing the kingdom. And we quickly determine some of them, which we as people can face head-on, aside from the special rules of government, particularly in the area of infrastructural provision, to include lack of unity, which is gradually being overcome with my ascension to the throne. Unemployment, particularly amongst our youth, illiteracy and lack of skill among our people. 4, prevalent cult activities, particularly amongst our youth. 5, abandonment of agriculture by our people. And 6, lack of interest in business activities within the kingdom.
On Business News, TCN is asking its foreign debtors to pay up. Kayode has that and other stories.
Well, that's right, Melinda, and you're welcome to Business News. The transmission company of Nigeria is asking its international electricity customers to pay their outstanding power bills. The managing director of TCN, Mr. Osman Mohammed, says countries like Niger, Togo, and Republic of Benin had accumulated a bill of over $100 million since he assumed office. But he adds that Benin now owes about $14 million, while Niger owes less than $2 million. Mr. Mohammed, who is also the chairman of West African Power Pool, says the government supplies electricity to contracted international customers and that those who are defaulting in payment will be disconnected.
I want John to be assured that it's not because I'm the chairman of West African Power Pool. I will allow international debtors to be cheating Nigeria. First of all, I want to tell you, when I took over as MD-TCN, both Benin and Togo are owing Nigeria more than $100 million. It was over $100 million. They paid the one they consume while I'm here, and out of the debt, only remaining $14 million. That's what is remaining for Benin. Niger is owing less than $2 million. So we're not leaving them. In fact, we disconnect them as we disconnect people around here. Because we cannot, electricity is not charity. We cannot just allow people to consume electricity and leave us like that. No, they pay. And we are also determined to complete the payment. In fact, as at now, we have restricted their supply to only their contracted load. Is that also? And we are insisting that they have to pay all the outstanding before we connect them. We increase the offtake.
Well, the managing director of the Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority, Mr. Teremba Nongo, has been speaking about the agency's plans for next year. Well, part of the plans, according to him, will include the creation of additional free trade areas. Mr. Nongo was speaking with journalists recently in Abuja, where he explains that the initiative will lead to job creation and socio-economic development. Well, let's head over to the equities market, where it was a week dominated by profit-taking at the Nigerian Stock Exchange as sell-offs from the previous week persisted. Losses were recorded on 3 of the 5 trading sessions of the week, pushing the all-share index down 1.19% to 26,536.21, with a market capitalization of 12.808 trillion naira. Analyzing the performance by sectors, significant losses were recorded in the banking and industrial goods sector, with the consumer goods also shedding 0.5%. On the other hand, trading in the insurance and oil and gas indices were both sideways, as both indices closed flat. 18 equities appreciated in price during the week, led by Presco with 14.93%, while Shams plc led 43 other decliners for the week. A total turnover of 1.044 billion shares worth 14.628 billion naira in 14,974 deals were traded this week by investors. And outside the country, the World Bank has approved a $3 billion loan for the Ethiopian government to help strengthen economic reforms. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed says the money will go toward macroeconomic, structural and sectoral reforms. Well, it's not yet known when the World Bank funds will be released, but the Finance Ministry says the loan will also be disbursed over a 3-year period. Now, this comes a few days after the International Monetary Fund said it had reached a preliminary agreement for a 3-year, $2.9 billion financing package to support Ethiopia's economic reforms. Well, that's business news for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kayode Okikiolu. The news at 10 now continues with Melinda.
Many thanks, Kayode. To more company news now. Christmas has come early for some Glow users, especially those in Enugu State, as 100 people win big in the ongoing Glow Recharge and Win Big promo, also known as My Own Done Better. The winners, who were selected through a random draw, went home with a total of 100 prizes. The Southeast Regional Manager explained that the Recharge and Win Big promo was packaged essentially to empower Nigerians with items that will help them earn a living.
It's the Glow Recharge and Win promo prize presentation, and the venue for the 8th edition is Ogbete Main Market in Enugu State. Brand ambassadors, subscribers, winners from the 7th edition and management of the company are present for the exercise. Before the presentation of prizes to previous winners, a draw to select another 100 winners is conducted.
081 10593186 is our second winner.
The winners are announced and prizes presented.
I've been saving up to buy my own machine, and it's been a long process. But just like that, Glow just helps my matter, and I have to use the money for something better now. So yes, I am very excited because right now I will be self-employed.
I'm so happy that I won the generator, because I've been looking forward to save some money to buy the generator, but to God be the glory that God just gave it to me through the Glow mobile telecommunication.
Glow have shown the whole world that it's a poverty alleviation company. Let everybody see what Glow is doing today. And I wish other telecom companies can take example from Glow.
The company's regional manager emphasizes the organization's commitment to quality network.
If you are not on Glow, my brother, my sister, this is the right opportunity. Key in. And the good thing is that while you're using your Glow, you are browsing, you're making voice calls. At the same time, today, you stand a chance of winning one of these fantastic prizes. For us, rolling out network, especially to the rural areas, we can't stop. It's a continuum. It continues. Okay? As I talk to you now, we're working on over 30 sites, which are going to come up in a short while. It continues. It does not stop. Okay? We'll keep covering. We'll keep covering until we cover everywhere.
According to Globacom, prizes won were carefully selected to empower Nigerians to create wealth and become employers of labor while enjoying its premium network service.
More excitement at FBN Holdings, a non-operating financial holding organization in Nigeria, which hosted its customers, staff and partners to an evening of entertainment in Lagos. The annual event culminates year-long activities to mark the 125th anniversary of its crown jewel, First Bank Nigeria Limited. The chairman of the holding group, Oba Otudeko, told guests that the success of the company has been due to staff dedication and hard work.
FBN Holdings may be one of the leading and most successful conglomerates in the financial services sector. Its successes are not unconnected to its teeming customers and staff, among other internal and external stakeholders. So, an evening with FBN Holdings provides that platform where the group brings together all concerned individuals of all categories from the past and present to say thank you for being there with us.
Our loyal customers across the country and indeed in all the markets where we operate are actually the main points of the footprints that we have made in all our markets. I want to appreciate your support for our institution, which has been unwavering through both the goods and the challenging times.
125 years, then, now, and beyond is an event of less speeches. More entertainment with several performances put in place to make it worthwhile for guests. The fashion and music segment adds spice to the occasion. It showcases designs made from a combination of First Bank anniversary local fabrics with other materials displayed on the runway by FBN staff and other models.
What we saw today was basically a showcasing of the talents we have and to tell the world that there is so much coming out of Nigeria beyond oil. So we've got the people, the talent, and the youth and creativity. That is what we displayed today. And it cut across all the geopolitical zones if you saw the culture.
The message for me is how much we must do to preserve the institution and make it ready for the next generation that takes over from us in a good state, that many decades down the line, they will still be telling the story of this great institution.
The evening culminates with a recognition and presentation of awards to staff and departments across FBN business groups that have excelled in their line of work in 2019.
Thank you very much, Madam. Managing Director, Mr. UK.
They're not the only ones smiling. Relief seems to have come the way for residents of Local Goba and its environ in the nation's capital, Abuja, as Prince Ebano supermarket completes a 3.2-kilometer road which will decongest traffic into the area. At the commissioning of the road, the management of the supermarket explains that the passion to see a better Nigeria influenced the construction.
This is what residents of Lokogoma, a suburb in the nation's capital, experienced over the years due to the state of the road. But the road is wearing a new look, thanks to the management of foremost shopping outlet, Prince Ebano Supermarket. They explain that the gesture is inspired by their passion for Nigeria.
We must consume made in Nigerian goods. We must be passionate about this country. We Nigerians will solve our problem ourselves. Nobody will do it for us.
And when I mean we need to be passionate about this country, everything, even what you wear. When you wear the clothes made by Nigeria, you are creating jobs.
There is a problem to be solved here, and I am a solution, and that is what we represent. It's a passion. We usually say, if you cut my blood, it is green, white, and green. That is the passion we have inside us.
Full of appreciation for the gesture, the residents hope that a traffic light can be constructed at the junctions linking the 3.2-kilometer roads.
These traffic lights should be inside of the road so that the center is always free. The approach traffic light, this approach traffic light, towards Prisebano traffic light, and our own section traffic light, and then somebody to supervise the passage. Without putting it, we will all come there to fight every day.
All you have asked for now, there might be other things that traffic light. Over there, go? Okay. So maybe before I leave, somebody will get me the name on how it should be written so that you know the nomenclature of how it should be in the budget. so that I will know, is it Gudu junction or what junction traffic light.
Over the next few days, this road will be the preferred option for residents of the area, and that is expected to decongest the traffic on the other axes of the area.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Bournemouth stunned Chelsea at Stamford Bridge to end their 5-game losing streak. That's on sports news. Stay with us.